Good morning, fellow wet shavers. Welcome to Randy Shaves for a shave this morning. It's on a Wednesday. Man, it's been beautiful weather here lately here in Kentucky, and hopefully today will be the same. What are we using today? Well, we're going to use one called A&E's SoCal Hipster. I'm assuming that stands for Southern California. I'm not sure. It's a tallow-based. You can see it says tallow-based with goat's milk and lanolin. Now, the scent notes on this, when I open it and smell it, the first thing I smell is pineapple, okay? So, here's the scent notes. Pink peppercorn, pineapple, banana, passion fruit, mango, cade, oakmoss, sandalwood, cedarwood, and musk. Now, I've used this before, not on a video, but I have used this soap. And what I have learned is, I told you that the first thing I pick up is the pineapple, and I've got the matching aftershave, and that's not necessarily so with the aftershave, but it is with the soap. And I'm not a real big pineapple fan, but I like this because it's mixed with so many different things. But when you smell the soap off the tub, the pineapple just kind of hits you first, or it does me. So I'm gonna wet my face just a little here, and then we're going to apply this lather. Typical great lather from an A&E soap. The brush I'm using today is an Elite Razor burled Mesquite. That's what the handle is a burled Mesquite. There's the Elite Razor coin there. And this knot, and all of the knots I have from Elite Razor are Manchurian White, they're called. Very nice knots. I think he has these special sourced. Now, let's get down to what else we're using. You're going to be surprised, I think. First of all, I'm using the RazoRock Lupo stainless steel .72 razor with the super knurled handle. Now for the blade, this is what's going to surprise you because I have bad-mouthed them so much. I'm going to be using a feather. Tell you why that's in there. And it's got, today's blade has a half use on it. It sounds crazy, doesn't it? But I'm crazy, so that answers that. But no, I was shaving yesterday, and I had an Astra in here, and I had used it too much. And in the middle of the shave, on my second pass, I thought, I'm going to put another blade in here. And I opened the drawer, and the first thing I saw was this feather. So I put the feather in there and finished the shave with the feather. And although I wasn't real happy with it, it got a little bit better before my shave ended. So I thought, I'm going to give it another chance today. But if this don't work out, I've got a PermaSharp on standby. So let's see what happens. I think I've showed you everything. Yeah, I have. So let's see what happens with this feather. Now, I'll also say I've never used a feather in this particular razor. And sometimes that makes a difference. But I have given feathers, I've given them hell in the past. I just never thought they lived up to their hype. And I never thought they were very smooth. as bad as I hate to, I may have to take some backwater here today. And it may be because of the razor. I don't know. I do know that some blades are razor dependent. But I'll tell you what, so far, so good on this one. That's, and I'm going to be honest with you, I'm surprised. So, but that's not a bad thing. I don't really get the, and this is something I've never gotten. I really don't get the sharpest blade on earth reputation that these blades have. They just don't seem like they're that much sharper than any other blade. But again, if you've ever watched me, you've heard me say before, and I'll say it again, all razor blades are sharp, period. There's a site you can go to, and I can't recall it off the top of my head. I've got it bookmarked on my computer, but they test the sharpness of blades, and they have a bunch of blades listed on there. And what they say on their testing, the first shave right out of the tuck, feather is the sharpest, but after that first shave it falls off, and there are other blades that are sharper. And I can't remember all the ones that are sharper, but one I do remember. I don't know why I remember this particular one, because I don't use them. Once in a while I do, but Nasset shows that after the first shave it gets sharper and stays sharper than a feather. If I can remember to do it, and I'm not guaranteeing that I will, in the description of this video I'll put a link to that sharpness testing site. But hey, I can't complain about that first pass. I'll tell you that was pretty darn good, I've got to say. Bad as I hate to admit it, I might have been wrong. But we're not done yet, and I don't know how long a feather lasts as far as number of shaves, because to be honest, I don't think I've ever gone past a couple, because I just didn't like them. But again, in this razor, That may be a difference maker. And I do know I have never used a feather in this Lupo. But I also know feather has a lot of fans out there, so got to be some reason for that, I would think. Okay, let's go for the second pass here. I'm going against the grain here, and it's doing fine. Yes, sir. It's doing good. Did I just happen to get a good one? I don't think so. I don't really buy into that. These things are on a assembly line or a production line. It's a better way to put it. It's kind of hard to see how one can be better than the other, but I saw a good video one time on the making of razor blades. Boy, they zip those things through there. Now, even with a feather, I can tell you, this part of my neck has to be gone over again. It's always the case with me. It's my trouble spot. It's what keeps me honest. I guess we all have trouble spots somewhere on our face. And this left side of my neck is it for me. I believe that'll get it. In fact, the entire left side of my face is just, for some reason, it's just tougher, and the hair is thicker, more coarse. I can't explain that, but it is. It's kind of good to know that a feather works good in this razor, because I've got some feathers I need to use up. I don't have very many. Maybe 2 or 3 tucks, but I believe, yeah, there's 10 in each one of these yellow ones. Now the black tucks, blades are identical, only there's just 5 in there. The yellow ones, there's 10. It's the only difference. I've seen that question asked a million times. What's the difference in the yellows and the blacks? Well, there is no difference except the number of blades. Got that exhaust fan running. Sometimes when I come in here, I just hit that and it hits both of them. Shave number 1.5 with a blade. Man, it's being stubborn up here. There we go. Okay, you know what? That's going to do it. I tell you what, I'm going to rinse and then I'm going to use my alum block here. I tell you what, that was a pleasantly comfortable, surprising shave for me with that feather blade. I'll just admit it. Because like I said, man, I have given them heck. Okay, but maybe I've just been using them in the wrong razor. Who knows? There's the brush again. I'm not going to rinse it out. You know what a badger knot looks like, but Elite Razor they make really nice razors. So now I'm gonna rinse off the alum and put on some of the SoCal Hipster aftershave. And it'll be good because A&E's aftershaves are always good, and their soaps are too. I can't promise you that they still make this. I don't know. I guess I should have looked. Now, when I put on the aftershave, and this sounds crazy because it's not even listed here, but I get just a hint of what smells like coconut to me. But I think probably what that is the combination of the pineapple and banana and all those other fruits that are in here. But man, it feels good. It feels really good. You're not going to be able to see the ingredients. It's written so small. But I did mentholate this like I always do. I like menthol. And here's you can see the ingredients of the soap. Start over here and you'll see it's a tallow-based soap. It's got the goat's milk, all that stuff in there. Goat's milk and lanolin. That's a hard word for me to say. But you know what? Man, I'm happy. I'm a happy camper. I'm putting on the Aveeno now. If you enjoyed that half as much as I did, you'll put a thumbs up on it. And you'll subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And you'll use my link in the description to the Razor Company. My affiliate link. You'll also use, if you get ready for a brush or some other type of product that Frank's Shaving produces, you'll use that link. And when you use that link and you put Randy Shaves in the coupon box, you'll get 20% off your purchase, which is very generous. That's a good discount. If you put my code in the Razor Company box, it helps my channel out. So please do that. And hey, we're approaching 1,000 subscribers. I'm up to 975. There's going to be a giveaway when I get to 1,000. Don't worry about that. There will be. But I never thought I'd see the day that I got 1,000 subscribers. But I may do it. There's like 25 more, and I'll be there. So help me out. If you hadn't subscribed, subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys the next time. And I wish you happy shaves. And have a great rest of the week. And I'll talk to you later. Maybe spring has sprung here in Kentucky. I hope so. See you later. Adios.